I felt like I was in a corner and there was a wall in front of me and I could only see the light that was coming from the sides because I was in a corner. So that door doesn't ever go completely flat, but I could see the light. And I just remember wanting so badly to just touch the light. If I could just touch the light enough times, that maybe that door would open up. What it looked like on the outside, I could put it all together and be seeming like everything was normal. This was normal. This was what it was supposed to be like. But underneath and behind the house of cards, I was always afraid that people would find out and it was my fault. There was something that I did or that I wasn't doing that I should have known to be doing. And so this house of cards, I propped up for a very, very long time. And I had learned how to do that as a child too. We didn't know what a safe place looked like. We didn't know what it looked like to trust people that could carry our story, like all of our story. So people might have known bits and pieces, but they didn't understand the depth of that story.
What we know is that abusive folks can create barriers to accessing services. They can create barriers to accessing community support through friends or family. And so that isolation can be very present for the participants that we're working with.
We started with Window Between Worlds. It was a place where the girls could go and immerse themselves in art therapy and do that in a group setting without any pressure about whether or not it was right or wrong. And Pathways was a place of starting to recognize that we weren't by ourselves in this experience.
The way that I see our work is really from that place of meeting participants where they're at and ensuring that the support and services that they're seeking and that they're needing are available.
And then what transitioned from Pathways was into Camp Hope. And my youngest needed a place where she could connect with a group of people. And so Camp Hope gave us an opportunity to look at life and find hope in a different way.
We are so excited that this has been our 10th year of Camp Hope America Oregon. This is our summer camp for kids impacted by domestic and sexual violence. We get to spend it in beautiful natural places. They come to camp, they experience the magic of being in the trees, being near rivers, being in a community of support that understands what it is like to navigate domestic or sexual violence.
The things that had the biggest impact was the individuals who engaged and were excited to see us every single time we showed up. They just were there. They met us where we were at. They believed all the little things that we said and all the big things that we said.
I can't think of anyone I admire more than the folks that we have the privilege of working with. I have had the opportunity to walk alongside many survivors. I am absolutely a better person today for having been able to walk alongside so many of those journeys. And it really is the joy in the midst of the hard times that I just so deeply admire, because somebody's able to find that despite the trauma that they've experienced, and that truly is just a beautiful, beautiful gift.
Life keeps moving. It doesn't stop. I've re-entered into having a relationship with a partner that allowed me to put into action some of the tools that I learned. If there's others out there, actually I know there's others. I know you're there because I was there. And when you're in that place, know that that you don't have to do it alone. CWS, while it can open the door all the way, I think their path to getting healing is just a little light. And so if you're needing just a little light, these people will meet you right where you're at.